Ready?
Yeah.
You look ready.
Happy Tuesday, comic fans. It's time for a new DC Day stream. We're about to look at what's coming out this week, discuss some of it, give some stuff away, kind of just hang out, enjoy this middle of the day lull, and get hyped for the week. There is nothing but amazing news, amazing announcements, amazing releases to look forward to with DC. They're kind of firing on all cylinders right now, so there's a lot to discuss and be excited about. And we're going to be excited about all of it and discuss all of it right after this. Be sure to check the links in the descriptions to all the videos for fantastic resources like Big Time Collectibles, online retailer, always doing amazing stuff. They've had like slab sales going on recently, con exclusives, all that kind of good stuff. Monthly mystery boxes, check them out. If you need anything clean, press, submitted, look no further. Justin Comics got you covered. Link is in the description. You can find them on Instagram. And if you don't have Instagram, you can always reach out to me and I can get you a different motive, ulterior way of connecting with Justin. Also, huge shout out to ABX. If you're looking to get started in this hobby, if you need a place to start a pool list, getting into tabletop gaming, any or all of the above, their Facebook group is like the go-to place to get started with that. Be sure to let them know that you found them through this channel. Let's see who we got in the chat already. Going to the chat. I guess we'll start there. Start in the chat. We got Lisa clocking in first. What is going on, Lisa? Way too early. What is going on, Las Crucius? Good to see y'all in here battling it out for that first comment spot. Ruby G, good to see you. What's going on, Matt? How are you? John's Comics with Kids. This guy right here, he led a one-man crusade against channel memberships for the longest time. He was the spearhead of the anti-membership movement. This guy was, him and his mustache. But now, as of yesterday, it is official. John's Comics with Kids now offers memberships if you were looking for great content, except for there's a lot of X-Men content, which is unfortunate because John's pretty entertaining and he's a fun guy. But when you're talking about X-Men stuff, I mean, it's a lose-lose for everyone involved. But needless to say, check out his channel, check out his membership. He does like book club kind of stuff like that. And his memberships kind of give you a word in and a suggestion in on which direction his channel moves. So basically, if enough of us join and recommend all DC content, we can turn his channel into an all DC channel. And I need y'all to help me out with that because I've joined. I'm doing my part, and it's just day two. We got our work cut out for us. What is going on, Tapia? Good to see you and your homie. Joseph, what is up? Happy new DC Day to you. Let's go. Yeah, let's get it going. What is going on, Christina? Hello. What is going on, J-Med? What's up? I'm forever going to call you by your first YouTube handle. I don't know why. John Comic Avalon, a.k.a. John, a.k.a. J-Med. Put all that in there. What's up, Pop? What's going on? House of L Comics is in the building. What's up? Comic Lord, good afternoon. Faith and Misery, good to see you in here as well. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Austin LeMay. # Austin over Peach. Brian LCS, what is going on? I have the opportunity to see Brian and hang out with him for a little bit this past weekend at the, I think they called it the Augusta Comic Expo. It's the first annual Augusta Comic Expo. Like the guy who puts on Heroes Con was there and set up, and a bunch of vendors that like full-time vendor at different shows and stuff. It was fantastic. All comic books, no BS. And it was great. I picked up some really awesome stuff. And I picked up a major grail I didn't expect to pick up, like a legitimate, like a big first appearance key comic that it'll make it to the channel when I eventually put the video together. JSS Brooklyn, good afternoon to you. Good to see you in here. Hello. MJ Comics, what is going on, homie? Happy Tuesday to you too, John. Happy Tuesday. Love that guy. Wellbore, what is happening? Hello. Phil Ailing is in the building. Good to see you. People saying their hello. All apologies for my X-Men content. It happens, man. It happens. I don't hold it against you. What is going on, Dersey Boy? Happy Absolute Batman 2-week. Legends, fire, F Cancer. That's right. Hope you're doing good, Dersey. Be sure to check him out over on the Whatnotter. He's a full-time professional Whatnotter now, and he's got the deals. The $2 starts. The deals. You also get all kinds of exclusive Alex Ross stuff, like like these fantastic cardstock cards. That is just, as an Alex Ross fan, I approve of Alex Ross art. It's the way it goes, right? Oh, almost spilled my coffee. That would have been disastrous. All right, let's see. John's comics with Lost and X-Men. Hey, I'm very, very pro Lost. John's comics with kids, apology accepted. What is going on? Razor Comics in the building. The winningest man on YouTube right now. Let's see if he could do it again today. Hope you're doing good, homie. Anger management. What up? What up? It's going to cost me to talk, get you to talk Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, he's letting people dictate the direction of his channel to a degree. We can all like take turns spending a month rallying together behind the scenes and bombarding the community tab or wherever it takes place for the voting, and completely just use his channel like a video game controller at this point. That would be awesome. Heroes Con table has some fire books. I need to make a trip to their LCS. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. As many times as I've been to Heroes, I've never been to Heroes Aren't Hard to Find, the actual comic shop. I always go to their booth right there in the doors at Heroes Con, but never been to their shop, which is crazy to think about. But it was cool that Shelton was there and got to talk to him for a while. Fantastic individual who puts on that show. It was amazing. Fire Spider-Man show tomorrow, LOL. Nice. So if you're a Spider-Man fan, be on the lookout for Dersey Boy's post on the Instagram. We'll get you linked up with his whatnotter information. Hey, what do you guys think about little sausage in my rap name? Oh, I see the problem with it. You stupid AR. Wow. What is going on, Voxy? Hope you're doing good today. It was cool getting to see that pickup that you shared with me earlier. That was really cool. Happy DC Tuesday to you too, Kyle. Hope you're doing good. Collector P, what's up? What's up? People doing their hellos. Rad, what is happening? How are you today? I think we made it to the bottom of the chat there. If I missed you, if I missed saying hello, I'm sorry, but I don't apologize. Or is it the other way? I apologize, but I'm not sorry. Hey, check it out. This is what I'm going to be giving away today. Since Absolute Batman 2 is hitting shelves today, and DC's Absolute line is absolutely the best thing happening in comics right now. It's not my opinion. The numbers are telling us that. We've got Absolute Batman #1, the Noir edition, all black and white from cover to cover. Get that sweet Nick Dragotta art in its fullest. Really, it's like just a cheaper way of making a reprint, right? We don't have to pay to color it. But anyways, this one has a foil cover, shiny, and that black and white looks really good in foil, giving it that big chrome silver pop. But more importantly, if you look next to it over there is the beautiful Dan Pagosian, however you say his last name, Dark Knight Returns homage for issue #2. So today's giveaway will include issue #1 and 2 of the best-selling, 3 times sold out series Absolute Batmans. And then since last week, I managed to find all these things. So I'm happy to report they're in hand this time. It was a real pain looking for these things because they were hiding in plain sight. Like right where I'm putting them back right now is where they were, which is crazy. We got the Justice League membership cards, and got the Batman card. So that's going to be added to the giveaway. You got this card, Superman, added to the giveaway. So this should be Wonder Woman, added to the giveaway. And then the card that you get to fill in the information and you get to become a member of the Justice League. All the backs of them look like that, except for the poisoned cards. If you read DC All In #1 special, you know what time it is. We got some dark side goodness poisoning the card. So the entire set, all 5 of those, is getting added to today's giveaway. So the winner will take home all that. Some good stuff there. Looks like some more people are popping in here. Let me see. Matt's got a claim sale tonight at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. What is going on? TJ got Flash by Night in here. Cosmic One, what is going on? Dude, thank you so much. You're the best DC channel on YouTube. I honestly got to appreciate it, man. I love me some DC. I've been trying to put the word out there for a long time. Thank you so much. Cool cover. I think so. Very cool. What is going on, Jeremy? There it is. Sick covers, bro. Yo, when I was going through the books for this week, Ray, I was thinking about when we were on the stream together and you were going through the covers for this week. When you saw that Dan Pagosian, that Batman with his fist up. And when you saw that, I remember all of our reaction, and I'm like, I got to try to grab that one. So that's why I grabbed that one, because I saw the reaction to it when we were live, man. So hopefully whoever wins it, super happy with it. If it's not Ray, whoever it is, I know Razor will be happy with it. Who's ready for tomorrow? I'm trying to live in today. I'm trying to stick with it today. If I think too much about tomorrow, I get anxiety. Think too much about yesterday, I get depression. Try to stay in the now, in the here, right now. What is going on? Stephen with a C, my man. How are you today? You can get a lead for Spidey. Yeah. Let's see. What is up? What is up? What is up? Awesome. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to you as well, Christina. Good luck to you. Hope everyone is having a blessed day. Super nice. You, Dale of Suspense is in the building. What is going on? Evil Mike is here. What's up, homie? What is up? What is up? Hey, Trev, Christina, Dale. All right. So first thing I kind of want to talk about today, I want to get everyone's opinion. I need y'all's help. You have to rate it in the chat. I put up a video yesterday ranking the absolute titles. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. They're all three out now. They're all three released. Tomorrow marks the second wave. Issue 2 start tomorrow. But if you've read all three of them, even if you haven't, just rank the ones you've read, which from your favorite to your least. Like for me, they were all three winners, but I still had to rank them. So my personal order is Wonder Woman, Batman, then Superman, which is crazy for me. It's crazy for my personal taste, and it speaks volumes to the creators working on these books and potentially the order they were releasing. If you want the actual details on how they ranked like that and what I was kind of measuring, watch the video from yesterday, but I just want to see what everyone's initial thoughts are right now. Evil Mike's got Batman at number 1, Wonder Woman at number 2, and Superman at number 3. Trev said he's got Wonder Woman the most. I'm right there with you. Jeremy's got Wonder Woman the most as well. Look at that. MJ's got Batman at the top, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Now, this order is interesting, and I was kind of thinking this would end up being my order because it's the order of release. It's that order of release kind of that anticipation for it coming out, the excitement, and then getting hit with it, and it just like, yo, that's crazy. See, Donovan's got Superman, then Batman, then Wonder Woman. Comic Lore's got Superman, Wonder Woman, then Batman. I love seeing how interchangeable all these are. I like that there's not a real consistency so far. Let's see. John's got Wonder Woman, Superman, and then Batman. And I already know I think John's gonna end up kind of roasting Batman as we go along in it. Because I was able to read an early copy of issue 2 this past week. And when I put up a little non-spoiler review, I only shared 3 pictures, which were pictures that had already been shared on social media platforms by the creators and by DC and stuff. And John picked up on something. And I guess I can speak to that a little bit here in just a second, John. We'll swing back around to that. Matt's got Wonder Woman, then Batman, and he hasn't read Superman yet. AR's got Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. I love these working class heroes. Yes, they're all there, right? Joe's got Wonder Woman, Batman, and he's got to get to his Superman still. Let's see. Faith and Misery has Batman, then Superman, then Wonder Woman. Nice. Yo, look at how all of these are completely different. This is amazing. Greg's got Wonder Woman, Batman, then Superman. Dude, super interesting. Super interesting. Yep. Jeremy's got Wonder Woman. All right, let's see. TJ's got Wonder Woman, Batman, then Superman. However, my last 2 could flip easily. Here it is. That's what we're going to get to. Yeah, let's hit it. So in the page that I shared, and in my comment, in the text that I put on it, I made the comment that this is Batman AF. So from what I understand, Scott Snyder's original pitch idea concept for this, the working title, as you know, a lot of people have talked about the consistency issues with using absolute for these books when the DC has the absolute is like their omnibus kind of thing. John would know more about that than I do. He's the omnibus guy, but DC's like large format hardback brand is called Absolute, insert story name. So the original concept from what I read and what I understand was it was supposed to not be Absolute Batman, but it was supposed to be called Batman AF. So I think this might be like a personal Easter egg from our writer in this story, or it might have been worked on before they got rid of the original AF title and switched it to Absolute. But me knowing the little lore to that going into that book made that moment kind of like a little chef's kiss moment for me. But when John left that comment, he said, "Wait, did he really say Batman AF in the book?" I'm like, dude, now that you mention it, without that lore knowledge, it is so out of place. It is so random. They kind of build up to that moment. The dialogue is building for pages to that phrase in the book, but still, anyone who uses the phrase AF outside of like typing on a computer, it's kind of a little cringe. At least for my age group. You know, I'm in the back end of my 30s. So that's kind of like a younger person's phrase or game. I don't know. Y'all are gonna have to let me know what you think when y'all get to the very Batman AF stuff. Let's see. Mike says Superman. I have to push through. Dug the art and style, but need more. I'll tell you, man, that Rafa Sandoval's art in Superman was leaps and bounds above the other two. Leaps and bounds, in my opinion. Art's very subjective. I think they all crushed it, and I think the art was very fitting for all three of them. But something about like that more traditional, classic, heroic looking art worked well. 23 Munch, what is going on? Hope you're doing good today. My list is living vicariously through y'all. I like it. I'll accept it. And you're here. So there you go. We're not going to let you down. Same rank here, but I think Superman is going to be fire. Let DC cook. I 1000% agree. And I talked about it in my ranking video yesterday. I go into a lot of different thought processes and angles that I approached these rankings from. It wasn't just how I felt the second I closed the book. And the biggest strengths for Absolute Superman were the amount of deviations we took from the original character and the world building. We got so much more out of that one, and opposed to just following closely to one like Alfred or Batman or just Wonder Woman's coming out of hell moment kind of thing. But man, that Wonder Woman book was so good. I love the take on Superman. The other, I believe, have done somewhat before. Yeah, that's fair. Yo, what are y'all's thoughts on Superman plugged up to the cords with like the solar panel? Like my man's like hooked up to a solar panel. What's up with this suit talking to him? Is this a form of Helix or something? He called it Sol, S-O-L. There's a lot to explore. The Omega Men were mentioned in there. We got the Peacekeepers, the Lazarus Project, the tease of Brainiac, the whole Krypton story back home, seeing that Clark was an adolescent, still alive on Krypton before the planet did its thing. And maybe we'll get to see the way he makes it to Earth sooner than later. The whole death of Krypton. Who knows what's going to happen? Love the DC Absolute volumes. There we go. They should call them the DC AF volumes. Just switch them. Switch them around. What is going on, Gary Woods? How are you today? It is. Yeah, kids lingo. Somebody say back in. My teenager daughters might say that, but I would be concerned about any adult saying Batman AF. Exactly. Yeah. So like when, again, that your comment gave me like a lot more clarity. You know, I'm wrapped up in the hype, and again, knowing the lore, kind of, I was in the pocket. I was in the pocket. All friendly. Yeah, exactly. Can't stand the lingo these days. But isn't that what all people say as we get older? I'm sure our parents said that as we were growing up. I'm sure their parents said that about them. It's just the natural order of things. I can't wait. Like I already embarrassed I have a 17-year-old. I can embarrass her real easily, and it's really funny. Real fun to just the cultural differences just from our age gaps. It's something to have fun with. She's about to be doing a marathon, not Black Friday, but the next day. She's going to be running a marathon, and she asked me and Kyle to show up and bring signs and stuff for the finish line. And we're like, oh, we'll bring some signs. And she immediately turned red and regretted asking us. But she still wants us there. So we're going to come there and do our best to embarrass her in the most healthy way possible, of course. Not sure which is my favorite, but by level of which story I'm most intrigued and anxious to unfold: Wonder Woman, Superman, then Batman. Dude, look at this. These lists are amazing. I can't tell you how exciting it is to not see a consensus, because that means they're all doing good. They're all three amazing. There's all three of them have stuff to be excited about, to look forward to, and they're going to hit people differently. This is where our individual tastes or life experiences get interjected into these stories as we read them, and it really, you find out which one really talks to you. It's not you like talking to the book as much. It's really awesome when good stories can do that. Dropping in now because I'm finally heading home from my Motor City Con trip. You know what to do. There you go. Jelly Cook Slay Shad. I don't get that. I don't know what that's all about. I like Wonder Woman book, the best so far. I love the change up on her origin. Yeah, it was, dude, it was awesome. And it had that rallying moment, right? That huge rallying moment. Like where it built so subtly, and it was like such a personal story with her and Cersei, and not having Cersei's full like reason of being where she's at, and how the gods have punished her, and then getting this infant, not even thinking she can keep it alive, but then it becoming, and her treating it as her own pretty much. And that moment where she just whispers, Amazon, say it again, Amazon, say it again. Then it cuts back to Earth proper, and she's just like screaming, and like, yeah, she tells the Harbinger that is talking to her like, I'll kill you if you insist. And she's like, oh, I insist, and pulls out the lasso for the first time. And then that's where they say to be continued. How are you going to leave it there? How are you going to cut us off right there? Ooh, I'm ready for issue 2. Ooh, I wish they would throw a different artist on Absolute Wonder Woman. Nah, I felt that way when I opened the page. When I opened the first page, I'm like, yo, between having to get adjusted to Nick Dragotta's art, who I'm not like personally familiar with, and then getting adjusted to, who was it, like Clayton Henry or something? No, he's on Action. I forget who even did Wonder Woman. I'm like, yo, why does it feel like they're not throwing their A-listers at this? Why are they forcing us to like the writer to be the one to do all the work? But then as I read it, I'm like, this really fits. It really fits so well. Like those moments in Hell when we have like the multiple panel layouts where it was like the passage of time, watching her grow in their home or their cave turn into a home and stuff like that. And dude, when she reached in that pouch and pulled the sword out, I'm like, God, for me, it fit. Like I grew into the art where I wasn't even noticing it, like pretty fast. Curious who is Wonder Woman, Daddy and Mommy. True. At this point, I'm just assuming the classic clay on the beach kind of thing. Hippolyta praying to the gods of breathing life into it. That's what I'm assuming until they tell me otherwise. Fair enough. Did you forget to do a top 5 or 10 mark, or did I miss it? I haven't done my top picks video since the hurricane, buddy. Hurricane Helene is I'm still not back on track from that yet. Like right now, I've got no content made for tomorrow yet. I got concepts of content. I've got C3 stuff like 3 feet high. I've got a list of videos to make. I'm waiting on DC to respond where I submitted the video that they wanted me to do that I did in partnership with them about these things back here. So I'm kind of just waiting to see what happens. But those Saturday videos take time pulling all the different covers and stuff. And one thing I do not have right now is time. The little bit of time I have, I use for hanging out with y'all on streams and trying to get about 2 videos out a week. Still trying to get back in the swing of things. I don't know what's in comic shops until I show up to pick my books up right now. Rarely do I even look at what's coming at this point. Life is a lot better than it was for that month when we had no power and internet and stuff, but it's still not back to normal. I'll get there though. I definitely will get there. Yeah, there you go. I like Superman suit having a program. I like Kryptonian technology. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what it is. If it's going to be something completely new. And y'all notice he didn't pull a cape out at all. No cape. No capes were seen in Absolute Superman #1, just on covers. Just on the covers. The energy, I don't know if y'all caught that one panel. There was one panel we had his hood up hiding amongst the other workers, and that gentleman came and approached him to kind of offer him, like, you know, a helping hand, that friendship. Come, you can hang out with us, get some food. There's one panel, if you look close, and I don't think it was a printing error. You can see like where his arm is, that energy that looks like it's on his gauntlets and his boots was like coming through his hoodie. So I'm excited to see all the different things this suit can do. And how crazy was that when he like bugged out and hit his heat vision and then he hit the ground and he's glowing, and his suit almost looked like apocalyptic technology with the little ripples in it. Reminded me of Steppenwolf from the Snyder Cut. And then the tanks, the helicopters, all the stuff around them just started floating in the air as he's sitting there with his head down, just kind of checked out. Like there was so much going on. Like we need some answers. Excited to clock out soon and get issue 2 of Absolute Batman. Loving it. Issue 2 completely elevates issue 1. It's good AF, John. I'm fine with the lingo slang, but it's about who is saying it believably in the story. 100% agree. Brainiac is the suit. You think so? That's interesting. Like Brainiac hacked into the suit, or is it like some kind of... Because we saw Brainiac. He works for the Lazarus Project. We saw the bottled cities with the people inside screaming to be put out of their misery, sitting there holding a cannon in his lap. It looks like Brainiac is making the weapons that the Peacekeepers are using, or the Peacemakers are using. Yeah, that was a good movie, man. Good movie. Slowly becoming Red Foreman. I feel like I'm surrounded by I haven't read Wonder Woman Superman yet, but Mark reads them, so I don't have to. It's what I do. It's what I do. That's good stuff. Y'all should definitely still read it. Austin's been on this tip since I got to give Austin some love because he's been following the channel, been a member since day one. And he's not a big DC guy, but he consistently comes here and he keeps up with DC and vicariously through me, like a few other people. My ultimate goal is to talk about this stuff enough that it gets y'all excited to want to check it out yourself. And that way y'all could come back and talk about it with me and not always just hear me telling you about it. I hope you actually go pick some stuff up because these are some fantastic books and it's a great jump on point. Gag me with a spoon. It's better than reading them yourself. It saves you some money. And don't forget, I do the DC deep dive with Sector 2815. It's linked in all the videos on Mondays. We keep up with all the events and stuff like that, every single tie-in and everything, so you don't have to fully invest in all that. We're getting hyped for JLU plus Star Sapphire Growl. Hey, how about a howl over? Yeah, Justice League Unlimited is coming fast. We got 2 more weeks till that gets here. I secured my 1 in 50 ratio variant for that. It was unfortunate. Like Dan Mora has the A cover. Jim Lee's got a decent cover. It's pretty cool. They're always kind of staring at a piece of wall in the distance or something. But it doesn't have all the characters I would want to see on it. I'm excited Captain Atom is back on the team. He's kind of back in a couple of titles between Jenny Sparks, the Atom Project, and Justice League Unlimited. Some good Captain Atom stuff coming, but he wasn't on that cover. That bummed me out. So I found that cool painted cover that they use as the announcement image, like Darkseid, Wonder Woman, Star Sapphire, Batman in that new teched out looking suit that materialized for one panel in the DC All-In Special. And it's got Superman and Captain Atom. And that, unfortunately, is a beautiful painted wraparound, but it's the 1 in 50. So it's going to cost me a couple of extra dollars. Hopefully not too much, but I'm going with that one. What pissed me off, I spent $30 on Superman 1 in 25. Then I see the second print is going to be a foil print of the 1 in 25. Wow. I don't remember what the 1 in 25 looked like for Superman. I got the 1 in 50 for Superman because it was the Clayton Crane Virgin. So I gave away the Clayton Crane standard one last week, and I bought a 1 in 50 for myself. And then I've got the foil logo, and then I got the Jim Lee foil, which channel membership giveaway. I do once a month the Legionnaires. I throw on a wheel and draw for a Legionnaire of the month winner. So just for a little tease, this DC All-In Special, which is like the starting point for everything DC All-In stuff, but the Absolute world is created in here. This is your first appearance of your Absolute characters, and that's a wraparound. The Absolute characters on the back. That'll be in there. The foil Jim Lee Wonder Woman, the foil Jim Lee Batman, and the foil Jim Lee Superman. So whoever wins this month will have a complete like a starter pack foil edition for the Absolute stuff, amongst other stuff. The Penguin special to celebrate the show. This amazing Ian Bertram Flash cover. I just like that dude's art. Some Scotty Young with Jupiter's Legacy. The 1 in 10 Godzilla Monster Piece Theater, which was phenomenal. And then some big time collectibles exclusives will be in there as well. So that's just the ones that are in arm's reach right here. There'll also be a Batman, Absolute Batman 1 in 25 in there as well. That Ian Bertram. There'll be some good stuff in there. Best day of the week for sure. For sure. Greetings. What is going on, Kev? How are you doing today? The art in Wonder Woman isn't too bad, but it could be better. For a really anticipated series, they should have put an A1 artist on it. Yeah. I think it works good. Concepts of content, story of my life. Yeah. Got me a cough. Hayden Sherman. Oh, that's the Wonder Woman artist. Yeah. Hayden Sherman. Dug the art in Wonder Woman. Fit the hell vibe. Yeah, I agree completely. Like, I was kind of like, when I opened it, I'm like, what? But then when I started looking at it, I'm like, okay, there we go. It kind of started working out good. Working out good. Let's see. If Absolute Wonder Woman had Lee Garbey on art, it would be a perfect 10 instead of 9.5. That's fair. That's fair. Getting books together as a listen to you for Joshua Williamson signing tomorrow. Oh, dude, nice. G.I. Joe launch tomorrow and Thursday. Yeah, he's doing, man, that guy's been working his butt off at DC and now and at Energon. Yeah. The G.I. Joe stuff looks cool. A lot of good covers for that. A lot of good covers for that. I'm calling it suit is Brainiac. Okay. That's interesting. I got to make the connection. I'm not seeing the connection. Local Facebook marketplace is filling with overpriced Absolute Batman 2 now. Nice. That comic show I went to, that expo, it had wall books. Absolute Batman #1 was on numerous people's walls. $30. Seemed like it was the going rate for it. $30. What is going on? Dope Comics in the house. No, I think it is him. Form of him. Control. Yeah, well, we saw him in the Lazarus Project. We saw him there. That'll be interesting. What is going on, Brother John? How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. We are many. We are Legion. Yes, we are. We sure are. Let's see. Hi, all. Hope everyone is okay. I'm okay. Hope you're doing good today. Wayne, hope you're doing well. People saying, hey, where we at? Lord of Brooklyn for boom, Lord of Brooklyn back in the you've been a Legionnaire before, but back in there. If you didn't get a new member welcome packet previously, anybody that joins the channel membership, even if you've been a member for a long time, if you haven't already gotten a new member welcome packet, be sure to message me and I'll get one sent out to you. Does ABX do you right on incentives? ABX does me right, period. Not just they're your family. Legion Loot is always fire. Yeah, I think so. And this one's going to be bigger than normal because it'll be the October and November mesh together. Hurricane set me back. Hurricane definitely set me back. So I'm having to do some mushing together of those two to get back on track. I was waiting for the ending and it still hurt my heart. Of what? The ending of what? What I miss? Roscoe, what is going on, homie? Hope you're doing good today. Oh, Penguin. Yeah, dude, who else watched that? Who else called that? I'm about to turn this fan around. It is hot in here. Get some air over here. That Penguin finale was insane. Penguin 9 out of 10. So yeah, that ending. So I do at week's end, I do the live stream on Sunday night where I kind of spoil things like from the week before. So I'll be talking Penguin this coming Sunday, but enough people have seen it, I'm sure. I'm not going to get into spoilers and stuff yet, just in case you haven't. But the ending that hurt everyone's heart, me and Sector and Brother John, he was in the chat having that conversation with us. We called that in episode 3. We called it then. That was it. Like, there ain't no way. Ain't no way. Big welcome. Yeah, thank you so much, Austin. Yeah, that ending, it was ruthless. You know, Colin Farrell said you will hate this character by the end of it. And I had someone messaging me after they watched it that they were like mad. They're like, that ending left me feeling funny. I'm like, dude, he's a villain. You're not supposed to like villains. If you leave a show liking the villain, the writer didn't do a good enough job. Like my wife refused to watch Peacemaker because she was so mad from watching the Suicide Squad with what happened with Rick Flag. She was legitimately mad. She hates Amanda Waller. I'm like, that means that they're writing the characters well. If you hate Amanda Waller, that means they've done their job. You shouldn't like Amanda Waller. At the end of Suicide Squad, you shouldn't like Peacemaker. At the end of this Penguin show, you should not like the Penguin. He's a bad guy. He's a villain. And from what we learned, he has 0 redeeming qualities. 0. Yeah, it happens, homie. It happens. But if you didn't get a welcome packet or anybody else, feel free to message me. What is going on? The real James Willie is in the building. Izzy is in the building. What is going on, homie? Good to see you guys. Sounds like the largest union for Canada Post will be striking in 3 days. FYI, if you are sending stuff in the mail, somebody reach out to the comic vet and tell them to send me my slab before they shut it down. I won a slab over on his channel a couple weeks ago now. I'd forgotten about it until you said that. I forgot what it was. But I won a slab over on his channel. And when I did, it was not too far out from the hurricane. Hopefully he can send it. Well, he can just go to America and send it. Batman Noir foil is beautiful. I agree. I'm giving one away today. One lucky winner is going to score it. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I don't want Superman and Lois to end. Dude, neither do I. I haven't watched this week's episode yet. And now that I think about it, I don't even know if it's available yet for me. Depending on where you watch it. I know it's available on the CW app for free. I don't like watching over there because I don't like the commercials. So I watch on YouTube TV, but because CW is not like a live feed channel on YouTube TV, it can only DVR it. And some days it's available the next day, but then last week, for whatever reason, it wasn't available for me to watch until Friday. Boom, I got it. Yeah. Episode 7, A Regular Guy, available to watch. I'm excited. Dude, this is getting wild. That last episode, right? Lex taking the L after L, like couldn't get ahead. Eventually retreated back to Metropolis, where he's regrouping and about to get suited up. This is going to be an insane finale. The season's been fantastic. I don't know who is missing Superman and Lois. Now, I know this sounds crazy. Look, I gave up on the Arrowverse. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel like I missed anything, but I gave up on Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl. I gave up on all of it. Little by little, it just fell out of favor with me, became repetitive, redundant, too watered down, too soap opera-y, just wasn't my jam. Stopped being my jam. When Superman and Lois was teased, I was happy to check it out. And with the opening of episode 1, you find out that despite this having the same actor and actress playing Superman and Lois that did appear in the Arrowverse, this show is completely separate from the Arrowverse. Different Superman, different Lois, different Earth. It has nothing to do with the Arrowverse. It's its own thing. It has its own lore, its own like backstory, everything. And this show is the biggest sleeper hit of my lifetime. It is so freaking good. And not enough people are praising it and talking about it week by week. It's crazy. We do be Legion. We do be faux show. Any news of Miller World on Netflix? Is Jupiter's Legacy going to have a season 2? That's a big no as of right now for Jupiter's Legacy. The next project that should be coming out Netflix-wise from Miller World will be Magic Order. He's currently on right now, we're up to issue 2 of volume 5, which is the final arc. I don't know how much he's going to try to cover on Netflix, and I'm not sure if it was supposed to be live action or animated, but he did talk about how it was messed up by the strike. So I don't know when they're going to return to it or get the ball rolling again, but that's the one that was slated next. So what have they given? They've given us American Jesus. They've given us Jupiter's Legacy, Super Crooks. Then we got the Kingsman, Kick-Ass, Argyle. There's so much Miller World stuff out there, but on Netflix, we've gotten Jupiter's Legacy, Super Crooks, which was an animated series, and American Jesus, which was made specifically for like the Mexican Netflix, where it's all done in Spanish, but you can get it dubbed in English. You can watch it on ours, but there's a handful of them on there. I would love for a season 2 of Jupiter's Legacy. That was one of my favorite things. It's by far my favorite Miller World book. They even got a Dark Star right here, signed by the actor Tyler Mane, the same guy who played Sabretooth. Yeah, good stuff. Love me some of that. Love me some of that. I never got a membership packet. Dang it, Jeremy, you're playing games now. Jeremy's playing games. Dude, he lives up the street. How have you never gotten one? I think you tried to tell this lie before. I'll give you another one, Jeremy. I'll put it in your pool box at ABX. I don't think Brainiac is the suit because when he seen Superman in action, he was watching and saying, fantastic. So I don't think he's the suit. Yeah, I just don't know the connection. It'd be cool if there was some kind of something there. Dude, message me on Instagram or Facebook or X or Threads. I don't know if you can message on those. I don't know. Message me on any social media platform and let me know where you want it sent, and I'll get it sent to you. Didn't expect the Penguin ending. Yeah, it got a little weird at the very, very end. This dude, his eggs are fried, man. He's done. Please, no Penguin spoilers. Haven't watched it yet. Yeah, no, we're not going to get into the Penguin spoilers yet. I can't say what these crazy people in the chat might do, but I'm not going to talk them. He's definitely a mama's boy. Oh, about that. Penguin Steelbook in May. We'll be releasing in May. So we still get physical media from HBO. It's not just TV. It's HBO. So the Blu-ray release will even have a Steelbook option. It'll be out in May. That's a long time to wait. It's a lot that goes on between now and then, but that'll be when I rewatch it, I guess. Definitely need it for the PC. I like that they're doing a Steelbook. It kind of looks like a great companion with the Batman Steelbook. Really cool. It's crazy that they're not doing a season 2. So much money left on the table. Yeah, I don't think it performed how they want, but it was also a weird time, man. It was the time era that released is not any kind of time era that you can like use for measuring anything like comic prices, people watching stuff, like ticket sales at theaters. It was just a weird era. Saw it coming, still heartbreaking, 100%. 100%. Penguin ending perfectly, especially when the something happened. Yeah, I cried. You would. Exactly, Pops. Cliff hates Waller with a passion. Yeah. Well, Cliff hates Amanda Waller because he feels like that she's like been Mary sued in a villain sense, like that she was just given this status of being like a formidable bad guy when it's not the case. Like you can check her track record through history. This woman has worked her way up the ladder of villainy, and yeah, you can show Cliff receipts on that. He ain't gonna read them. He ain't gonna look at them. Monster. The Penguin ending wasn't a surprise, but a tear did so much for that show itself. It changed my mind completely. I think it was your comment. I said that tear was loud as hell, dude. Dude, I can't believe you haven't been watching it already, MJ. James, you got to check it out. Show of the year, easily. The Variety magazine was already talking about how they're looking at it getting keyed for best show, best actor, and best actress are ready for the Golden Globes, and those happened before the Emmys. So we'll see what happens. But I think this thing should clean sweep it all. Think Colin Farrell said the makeup process is too much. Yeah, 3 hours in the chair to do the whole thing. He also stated since its finale that he signed on for 2 more Batman projects, and he stated that he would even return for season 2 of Penguin if it makes sense. So I'm assuming that Oz, it would be crazy. Like at this point, it would be absolutely crazy if Oz does not make an appearance in Batman 2 in some capacity, in any capacity. He doesn't need to be like a major player, a star character, but Oz is part of like the lifeblood of the Gotham we have right now in the epic crime saga that Matt Reeves is doing. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he does next. Excited. I got my welcome pack today. Hey, heck yeah. Nice. He's a sharp dresser. He is. Colin Farrell better win an award. So should Christina, man. Christina crushed it. Yeah, so like Grammys is music, Emmys is TV, and Oscars is movie. And then the Golden Globes just they repeat those, but call them Golden Globes. Yeah, the CW app is crap, but it's free. Whole show should win awards. Yeah, like whatever awards they have, just go dump them in the lap of the show. Like the showrunner should get an award, like something LaFranc. Like it's Matt Reeves' world, but she's the one that did the work at HBO. Like Matt's like, let's do a Penguin show. She's like, hold my beer, and she did it. So something LaFranc, she should be getting more credit than she deserves, or than she deserves more credit than she's getting. But I can't even remember her damn name, so that's on me too. It was a job for Clark Kent. Team drama, yeah. Superman and Lois is sick. Great show, dude. I'm loving it. I like the CW verse. The recent Superman season is awesome. I separate the things because they're not connected. That's like calling a Smallville Arrowverse. You can't do it. It's not. But it's technically in the CW verse. Heard Kick-Ass 3 is coming. Yeah, like so there's I have to unpack a whole thing. There's three movies that are supposed to be this new Kick-Ass trilogy where Kick-Ass is kind of going to pop up, come out in the second one. It's going to be connected and tied in with the next Kingsman stuff that they're supposed to be doing, but everything's kind of not getting a lot of news since Argyle didn't do great in cinema, but it's been a smash hit in streaming services. And if y'all haven't seen Argyle yet, y'all are sleeping on Miller World stuff. If they would have retitled Argyle something else, it would have probably done a lot better. Most people didn't know. I'm smart enough to know I see a Matthew Vaughn movie, I'm going to go watch a Matthew Vaughn movie. And the payoff at the end was phenomenal. I'm like, I knew it about halfway through the movie. I'm like, this is something. I think I know what they're doing with this. This really feels like something. And then the end happens, and you're like, wow, amazing. What is going on, Sledhead? Nobody but us, Mark. Not a lot. We got a $10 super chat. What? Big shout out to JSS Brooklyn. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Awesome sauce. The dark side fighting Jupiter. The dark side fighting Jupiter's Legacy was awesome. It was. Yeah. Darkstar was nuts. And then when his son came in with that Superman punch and just took his head off. Frank Miller mug. This? No, this isn't. This is a Jim Lee mug. It's just kind of faded. It used to be like heat activated, where it was like all dark and like he was in the shadows, and the hot coffee would make him where you can see him. But it's old. Superior is a great series from Mark Miller. I 1000% agree. 1000% agree. That was a crazy twist with that one too. How it was all like just demons messing with humans for souls. But that kid had the heart of a Superman, didn't he? Speaking of Sabretooth, Deadpool, and Wolverine hit Disney Plus today, and yes, it is completely uncut. I got my steelbook in, my digital copy. I'm good. I don't give Disney Plus any watch hours if I can help it. Mark, what are your thoughts on the animation style they're using for DC's new Dynamic Duo show? I haven't seen the animation style for DC's new Dynamic Duo show. I know that December 5th, we get the first look at the DCU animation style for Creature Commandos proper. So I think that the trailers look good for that, but I got to go look up the Dynamic Duo show. Is that the Robin, Jason Todd thing they're doing with puppets or something? Or is that something completely different? I got to go back and look. 19-month member milestone. I got to thank you pack, but can use another. Oh, got a thank you pack, but can use another. Selfish. No spoilers. Nope. Never got my membership pack, and you never will, Dad. I hate to bring that up, but things have been pretty rough lately. But you're getting low. I feel you, man. Do Canadians still receive what? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I keep, what are they called? We call them stamps, but I don't know what they're called in Canada. But I keep international. That's the word I was looking for. I keep international stamps in here to be able to mail to Canada as well. Hell, it just comes in an envelope. Yeah, I got these international stamps somewhere in here. Yeah, there they are. Nope. There's a lot of stamps in here, guys. Well, I got international stamps somewhere in here to be able to mail them to Canada easily without having to go to the post office every time I want to mail one. But yeah, sure do. Deadpool vs. Wolverine just dropped on Disney Plus. Watching for the first time after this. Jupiter's Legacy costs a lot to make, I bet. Yeah. Dude, it was so good. Josh Duhamel was awesome in that. Yeah, we should get a give it a B plus racer. Oh, you gave it a B plus. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I'm in the back half of my 30s, and I grew up going to all of these movies, release weekends, and in theaters, going in midnight premieres. X-Men 3, when it premiered, me and my dad were out. I think we were in Texas or some such stuff. We went over there to visit my brother in the military, and it was premiere weekend for X-Men 3, X-Men United. No, Last Stand. And we went and saw that. That was like what we did while we were visiting my brother. Like, so seeing Deadpool and Wolverine, which is like a send off for Fox. There was just more to it than just a B plus for me. It felt like the proper respect that those characters haven't had since the MCU started. And it was huge. It was huge in my mind. It was awesome. I'm a big Hugh Jackman Wolverine guy. Never has an actor taken over a character like that since Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve is Superman. Anyone else who puts on that cape is competing for second best. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, period. From now on forever, whoever puts on the claws is competing for second best. So that movie, I think it just hit. Like it'll mileage will vary based off how much, like where you came into this, where like that, like nostalgia sits in your fandom and stuff like that. But for me, man, it was a moment. Me and the wife went twice in 2 days, and I don't do that often at all. Like for Avatar, maybe, but sorry, I forgot to save the last part about the penguin. Still Sunday, my bad. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Got it on pause. His dig of Wolverine. Yeah, dude, it's wild. I loathe Waller. Yeah, no kidding on Jupiter's Legacy. Talk about cash cow. It's a good grade. Can't wait. Colin has already said he has a few scenes in the Batman 2. There we go. There we go. It's already 9 minutes till. Y'all start dropping the hashtag. Go ahead and get that in there if you haven't already. If you don't know what hashtag to put in there because you're new to the channel, just follow what everyone else is about to do. Oz is too involved with Gotham to not be the next. Exactly. And now, like, his level of involvement has increased. Like, now he's the Penguin. That even he was already the Penguin, but now he's even like more the Penguin. We're seeing a lot of more familiar territory with the character. I watched the Penguin all in one day on Sunday. My man, that's what's up. That's heavy. Watching episode 4 of Superman and Lois tonight. Episode 4 of this most recent season of the final season here. Are you caught up on the final season, Jeremy? There it is, Lauren LaFranc. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, she deserves a credit. I didn't realize Argyle was da bomb. I'll watch it. It is so fun. And it's like, it's action, comedy, and it's a great date movie too. It doesn't go, but it's a Miller World movie. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'll leave it at that. Like, yeah, Matthew Vaughn and Mark Miller work very close together. And right at the beginning, I'm like, Marv, wait a minute. I understand that they work close together in producing stuff, but yeah. You should look up Miller World movies and see if there's stuff that you've seen before that you enjoyed and go in with like that mindset. Like the same guy did X-Men First Class, Kick-Ass 2, the Kingsman movies. That guy made this. And it all makes sense by the end. I love Argyle. Seen more 4 times now. Even got my dad to watch it. And he said he was laughing his butt off. Yeah, I wish they would do a physical media release. It's driving me nuts that Apple's got a monopoly on it right now. It's on Apple TV, but that's it. Yeah, I thought Dynamic Duos was puppets. Brand new style of puppets. December possible Superman trailer 2. Yeah, James Gunn said he's got it. It's on his hard drive. It's done. Live watch party at Mark's. Ugh. Who's Mark with a C? Who is that? There it is. Mark is stamp collecting. Yo, dude, you follow my IG, you would know. Got the Christmas ones. Got the DC Hero ones. Got the Civil War ones. This is my favorite set in recent time. This is Life Magnified, but I absolutely love these. These are freaking wicked. You know, got the waterfalls on fleek. So I'd use a lot of these, but I kept the 4 because it was 4 unique images and the rest are repeating. But it has the Cincinnati, Ohio train station, which is what the Hall of Justice was based off of. So I kept those. Oh yeah, stamp collecting for sure. I got the second set of Life Magnified because I was afraid I might use them. And then again with these, I used the duplicates and kept the T-Rex holograms. Yeah, I love me a good set of stamps now. Now, I was sad that I used up most of these. These were all, it was like 2 sets, but these different star ones, those were fantastic. The Mighty Mississippi set. I don't get all of them. Definitely do not get all of them. But I get a lot of them. Get a lot of stamps. Some good stuff. You caught me. Mark has stamps. For sure. Yes, sir. Funny story. I met Brett Ratner a couple weeks ago. Eesh. Dude, there's so many jokes that I want to say right now, Flo. So many jokes. Just know there's so many jokes I want to say. Got to go pick the dog up at the groomer later, y'all. All right, homie, take it easy. Boo, 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 boo. There they are. What's going on, David? Hope you're doing good today. Hello to you. Hey, mama.
Hi, Daddy.
That's the hashtag we're looking for. Hashtag is hashtag. We are Legion. So we didn't get into the new book today. Too excited about the absolute stuff. Absolute Batman 2's out. That's what matters. What is going on, loaders? Let's see. Give him the B. He got the B. Very good. Very good. That's good to see. Besides Birds of Prey and season 1 of Batwoman, we need someone to understand that Bat Family not what we got. Oh, Batwoman was terrible. That show, it was Ruby Rose the first season. They switched it up. It was just terrible. I didn't enjoy any of that. I know I do enjoy Birds of Prey from like the early 2000s with Ashley Scott. I like that a lot. That was really cool. Except for his first appearance there. He's Mark with a K. Thank you so much. What's up? It's a great legend. Who knows how it works? What is going on, Bo? Hope you're doing good. Madam, hello. Make sure y'all get the hashtag in vlogs. Put it in as many times as you want. Don't let the great legend hold you back. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Mark's a devoted philanthropist. Man, I'm surprised I pronounced that right. I'm going to go Pulp Fiction. Oh, no. You got to be more specific. A lot of things happen in that show. A lot of things happen in that movie. I just pictured the security guard. Poor Ving Rhames. Was with the gag? The gimp. When you start doing your top 10 books for the following week videos again, when I don't want to put a time on it. When I get it, I don't know. Let me share my screen and let's get this giveaway tool up here. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty. Medieval 2024. Box season. Put the hashtag more than once you win. There you go. I thought Batwoman was great. You think everything's great. And I love that about you. Oh, fun fact, AR. You know that you didn't put your name in your own comic that you published? Doesn't appear in it. Cover to cover. I went back and checked today because I was putting, packages. I got packages stacked up that needed to get shipped out. Post office been messed up. I talked to Pop today. I'm going to be dropping off packages to him tomorrow so he can get them out for me. So pack of packages. You've been waiting on one. It's going to be put into more capable hands than me. So they'll get rocking and rolling in the next couple of days here, including the one from today. They'll all get handed to Pops tomorrow, and he's going to get them out because of my limitations with postal stuff right now. Just to throw that out there. All right, one last reminder. What is everybody putting this hashtag in there for? I'll tell you what, their chance to win today's giveaway, which includes Absolute Batman #1 Noir Edition, the foil version, and the Dan Panosian variant for Absolute Batman #2, which is an homage to The Dark Knight Returns issue 3. A lot of words there, isn't it, Mama? Tons. No, it's because your accent. You're too country. Can't say all that stuff. Also, a complete set of the Justice League membership cards, Darkseid, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the unique card where you get to put your own information on there, if you so choose. All that going to one lucky winner today. Rules for entry. Put the hashtag. I'm going to hit the spinner thingy here in just a second, and whoever wins, wins. Shipping is free worldwide if you are a channel member. If you are not a channel member, you can only ship inside the States. This stuff gets expensive. Like I said, I got a pile of packages to ship off, and it ain't cheap. So that's how it goes. Facts be facts, Mama. Facts be facts. That is true. You can't find anything in Suck It Up, Old Man, except the art and intentional statement tangent. Okay, cool. Cool. Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, Mark's not allowed to cross county lines to go to different post offices. Hey, man. It's a long drive. Busy with these kids and stuff. But thank you for your reluctant help, Pop. I appreciate it. All right, let's spin this bad boy, and I'm going to go pick up Finn and watch some Superman and Lois while I sit and wait. Here we go. Good luck to everybody who entered. 47 entries. How many people are watching right now? 48. So that pretty much everybody. Mark, the menace to society. You would know, Jeremy. You would know. Boom! Mr. Austin LeMay. Dude, I'd said it earlier. How perfect is this? He says, I don't read DC because Mark does it for me. And I said, my goal is just to get these books into people's hands who don't read them. That couldn't have been more perfect. Now he himself has Absolute Batman issue number 1 and issue number 2. He's heard the great things about it. He's seen the record sales, DC dominating spot 1, 2, and 3 with the Absolute Trinity. Now he gets a chance to own and read them himself without having to invest anything in them. I hope you love them. I hope they're fantastic. And I hope that you continue reading them because you have that much fun with them. That's the goal here. Get more people into comics. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody being here today. Check out that ranking video from tomorrow. Get that extra perspective that I threw in there and leave your ranking on that video. I want to see everyone's ranking on that and how they stack up like we did in this chat. At least go hit that video and drop your rank in there. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just make sure you get it in there. I want to have all those in there. Appreciate everybody. And yeah, hit that join button for channel membership. And then I'll see y'all Sunday night for At Week's End. Until next time, we are Legion.